Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a family photo taken and someone just isn't looking at the camera, or you've had a photographer and they just weren't in the photo and you want everyone in the photo no matter what? Well, today I'm going to fix that. It starts with the object selection tool. We want to select the correct photo of him looking, make sure it's all selected, and we want to check the add selection box and object finder to allow for the blue and to add to the selection each time. Now what we want to do is we want to select this little boy and the people behind him, and I'll show you why in a minute, because it allows for insurance purposes and I want to make sure that everything's smooth and buttery. So what we do is we press the mask button like so. It's pretty well in the same place, so what we can do is we just use the brush tool and paint them back in. So what we want to do is we want to add them back in by removing all of the additional arms and adding some back in like so. There we go. Make the brush soft so that it's nice and soft rather than really harsh, and take your time with this, but it's basically the same process, just masking and adding back in, and we want to make sure that there's not two of this same person because that would be strange. Nothing except for up near the face, I reckon. That's screwed up her pattern. We want to make sure that that pattern is okay. That is done for the first part. So what we just did was we added them back in like so, and you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. We want to do the same thing with this lady right here because she wasn't in the photo. So we press W, select them like so, but we want to make sure that it's on the right layer. They've selected them. That is perfect, pretty well. And what we do is we just press the mask button. So we've got her placed in there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to refine the mask just a bit because it's a bit choppy. And we do that by our trusty brush tool, and we just fade stuff back in. Despite Photoshop's errors, I don't know why they're having problem. That is her in, I reckon. We're going to add a layer to fix this area. What we're going to do to fix this area is use the coin stamp tool by pressing S. We add a new layer so it's non-destructive, and we just press Alt to sample the bit of grass like so, and we've got to make sure it's off of the wheelchair so that it's not faded into the wheelchair, because that would be catastrophic. We can rush it now, but I can take some of it out later by pressing the eraser tool and making it really small. There you go, and I'm just erasing that off of the wheelchair so that it doesn't look like dog breakfast. There we go. You gotta be real fine, which means a really fine brush. That's better. Look at how much the grass can be green. The one thing that we have to do left is fix that green grass on a new layer using the same technique. Make the brush bigger. It should be about the size of the same thing you're cloning. And we're just going to grab some grass from over here, or over here actually, because it's more closer. And we just paint. Maybe make that bit a bit more like normal to remove the pattern just a bit. There we go, and that means we're done. What we did today was we started with his photo where he's looking, and we added the lady back in, and we removed the grass so that it was actually looking okay, and then we removed the second bit of grass. I reckon that looks okay. I reckon that's good. And you can finally take a family photo knowing that everyone's going to be in it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.